So, come on, warriors, soldiers, we are going to start next revision. Which was the revision topic? Revision topic, revision topic, revision topic, SRS. You know, revision is going to be fast. Kindly open the book or whatever it is and give the reply, even record people. So, yeah. SRS was basically chapter number 9, right? It was chapter number 9. Chapter 9 is regarding related services. Auditly, you give reasonable assurance. Reviewly, you give limited conclusion. Assurance, work assurance. Whereas related services, are you going to express an opinion? Answer is no. You are doing some related services. Now, what assurance is given? Since there is no opinion, no assurance also. Whereas in SRE, you will give limited. Essay, you give reasonable. How many standards are there in SRS series? I'm asking you, SRS series, how many standards? Just two, 4,400 and 4,410. Now, what is those two standards? 4,400 is AUP, agreed upon procedure. You remember our example, trade payables, you have to see. 4,410 is compilation engagement, where we will compile, assist the management in preparing the FS, financial info. So, not always a CA in practice will do the assurance work. There are few cases where you do non-assurance work also, like preparation of income tax, a consultancy, and these two are examples of non-assurance work. And if this is clear, can we start with 4,400 recap? Okay, so SRS 4,400. Okay. What is the name of SRS? Engagement to perform. What are you doing here? Agreed upon procedure. Something related to financial info. It can be an item, element, account, balance in FS, trade payables, inventory, traveling expense, we said. Now, what is agreed upon procedure? What? Here you are going to issue your report on not opinion. Here you are going to give your report on factual finding. How? After doing the specified procedure. On what? Subject matter. Subject matter can be an item, element, or accounts in FS. Here, can we be the auditor of the entity? Yes. Is it necessary that you are the auditor of entity? No. Now, what is our, what is our objective in this standard? Procedures perform, give your report. But in report, you will state it is not an audit nor a review. So, no assurance. Now, how this is different from audit? In audit, how it is different from audit? Audit, we express a opinion, whereas here there is no opinion, factual findings. Then here, procedures are determined by auditor and client, whereas management. Whereas there we decide our procedure in audit. Audit, we arrive at the conclusion. Here, conclusion is arrived by whom? Users. We will give the report of factual finding. Users will draw conclusion. It's not by us. All going fine? Okay. So the standard then, we said, do you need to comply with general principles? Answer is, general principle has to be complied, including threat you have to see. You remember trade payables example, which we said accounts payable, creditors, you obtain list. Practically think, list you obtained, trial balance you compared, select the sample, confirmation. From that, check and give the facts. So the standards divides into how many parts? Requirement of the standards divides into three parts. The usual part, even in SRA 800 series, it's almost same. First, you have to define the terms. What are your terms? What are you going to do? Terms you will decide. Then second, you will plan and perform. Lastly, it is reporting. When you define the terms, since it is not an audit or review, you should see what is the nature of engagement. Why are you doing it? Purpose. On what are you doing? Subject matter financial. On that, you will do specified procedure. But keep in mind, it is a limited distribution, not like audit public report. If there is a conflict between law, don't accept. So guys, 5 points: nature, purpose, what is the matter, on top of that, what are you going to perform, and limitations. Once this is okay, you will accept. If not, you won't accept. Planning and performing procedures. Performing procedures similar from essay. So from where did we get procedures similar from essay? 500. Always chodichu, asked, enquiry, we saw, observation, inspection, your fourth one, confirmation, recomputation, one thing I left off, analysis, which is nothing but analytical. Procedure is very simple, Keto. I think here this should be more important from exam point of view if they ask. They can even ask the content of report. Content. Can you start off? Title. 2. Addressee. We have done. So, what is the thing which you have done? Identify the financial information. On that, what you have to state? We have performed our procedure on trade payables. We have performed procedure. How did you perform? As per SRS 4400. Why did you perform? For the purpose. What procedure? And I remember the draft I showed you, procedure list, inquiry, etc. Procedure. From the procedure, you give your facts. But when you give your facts, you say this is not a review, this is not an audit. If you have done additional, state that. Don't forget to put limitations, and add that it was not report on entire FS. It's just on an item. Then signature, place, date. Do we need to maintain documentation here? Answer is yes. Documentation, we said as per the requirements of dash standard, for every engagement you have to maintain documentation. SQC1. And do you remember one question which we did in class? Documentation should be filed within 60 days, 120 days, anytime. Here is it 60, 120 or anytime? Anytime. It is anytime. Audit in it is 60. Now, do you get clarity more on SRS 4400? So I will give you 1 minute time. Just go through. Don't sleep off. Come on. 1 minute, go through. Any doubt? If so, please let me know. I'll take next standard. Next standard. And once rest is over, say ready. Non ready. Neenga ready? Okay. Now, what was the next standard? I lost the flow. 4,410. Hey, what is 4,410? Compilation engagement. See, Pillare, 4,400 you are the auditor. 4,410 you are going to compile. Can the auditor himself compile the financial? Like we studied in SRE 2,410, auditor and review receipt. Can it be done by same person? No, because it will arise in self uh, review threat, PE guilty. Okay. So, yeah, start. 4,400 compilation engagement. Now, what is compilation engagement? That's the word itself saying compile, compile, compile. Compile means prepare. What? Financial. Something related to. Now, it is an engagement in which, did I hear your name is? Here your name is practitioner. Why? To assist management. He will prepare and present financial as per AFRF and give the report. So practitioner, he will apply the accounting and financial expertise to assess them and to give the report as per the standard. FS will be prepared as per AFRF. Are we supposed to verify the completeness, accuracy of information provided by management? No, because it is not an assurance. So that is first part. Second part, objective. At our objective part, it's same. Perform procedure, give the report. The same data. And a purpose of compilation, we said it in a flow. You guys remember, compilation will be for two purposes. One, legal, other. Legal, you requirement of law. Others, internal plus external. All fine? Okay, I'll take only few more minutes. So can you say proceed? But is SQC applicable over here? You're only compiling, you're not giving a opinion, no conclusion. The SQC will apply for all engagement. So yes. Can he be the auditor? This we discussed. No. We are called as what? SRS 4,400 auditor. Here it is practitioner. Do you need to comply with ethical requirements? Integrity, objectivity? Yes. Is it applicable for other than historical financial info? Can you compile anything other than FS? Yes, with necessary adaptation. AFRF, etc. is not there. But why it is not? Compilation and summary financial, why it is not same? Summary means it is audit. Now the compiled information can be either as per dash or dash framework. AFRF can be either special purpose or general purpose. Okay, are you getting more idea? Yeah, so this standard, like the other standards in the Upperwala series is 800, SRE, SRS, etc. This standard is also divided into three parts. But from where did we get this? Even in SRE, we said acceptance and continuation you have got from essay 210. In 210, 5 points, objective and scope, management responsibility, auditor's responsibility, AFRF, audit report form. But one thing you should add, intended user, who, and its restriction. Rest of the story is essay 210. All with me? At a procedures, you remember that flow? What are you doing here in the standard? What are you doing compiling? So first to compile, at a flow in some points are there, no? Understand the business operations. Once you have understood, you will sit and compile. Once you have compiled, before anything, you will discuss. Before finalizing completion, you will read the compiled information by you. While you read, if you become aware of some incorrect misstatements, you will ask them additional or to rectify. If management does not do that, tata bye bye, see you, withdraw. Now, if you become aware of, are you there in the flow? If you become aware of a material misstatement, misleading, or it is not as per AFRF, first step what you will do? You will ask them to amend. If they don't amend, what you can do? Withdraw after determining legal and obtain acknowledgement. Makala, you want me to repeat that flow? Starting with the first point, understanding till the last part. What was the last part? Withdraw. Are we all connected and all set? Now your report, Pillare, at a report in SRS 4400, report is regarding what? Factual findings. Here you are not saying any facts. Here you are saying we have compiled the financial statements of so and so entity for so and so period, responsibility of management, my responsibility, not an opinion. So, starts with title, addressee. Now, these are the management responsibility to compile Allah, to give the information to the an auditor or practitioner. Responsibility of management. They have to identify AFRF and financials. Our responsibility is only to give report as per SRS without giving any assurance. If it is a specific purpose, you have to draw attention. But in some other standards, same two things we have studied, some other two standards. One is in SRE, second in SA 800 series. Then you put your signature, place, date, document. Anangu, guys. Anangu. Did you understand this now more? This is only revision, not teaching. Eh? How do you feel, Pillare? Now let's summarize things. How many standard? Chapter number 9 over. How many standard? 2. SRS 4400 and SRS 4410. Can you say what is the difference between these two? This is AUP. This is compilation. Here you are giving your factual finding. Here you are compiling and saying your observations only. Here you are called as the auditor. Here you are called as the practitioner. Any other difference on the face? Practitioner. Yes. Can we discuss one question and end? What say? Already discussed only, but still, just for a horror. These two questions we have not done. It was there in the material, so I thought I will do. We will do. A chartered accountant is offered appointment for compilation engagement to be performed under SRS. Is he required to comply with Code of Ethics? Discuss briefly. 4410 is compilation. Even though it is compilation, ethical requirements are mandatory, including the threat. So ICI has given a key only. Kando. Practitioner shall compile relevant requirements, including threats, sir. Because being a non-assurance, independence requirement do not apply. So did you see that point? Ethical requirements, how many points are there? Para? 5. What are those 5? Inquiry, inquiry inspection. Integrity, when I hear integrity, objectivity, confidentiality, professional behavior, professional competence. Is independence an ethical requirement? No. Here they are saying, because it is a non-assurance engagement, you need not be independent, but ethical should be followed. But Pillare, in SRE, do you need to follow independence also? Yes. Essay, of course, yes. SAE, yes. Why? Because in essay, SRE, SAE, you are giving some kind of assurance. Here, no assurance. Did you understand that concept? Ethics should be followed. Independence is not a mandatory condition. CAP has been appointed to compile the financial information. CAP is confused whether he should apply same procedure which are required to apply to conduct the audit, or there is some other procedure. What should be the approach? Makla, tell me which standard, which topic you will write here in this. Which essay? Which standard? Okay. In that, what will you write? They're asking you the approach. Approach means procedure. You remember that huge list of points you will obtain from them, then you will compile, read, blah, blah, blah. Are you getting more confidence in SRS? First question is PE or SRS? What is PE? This question, in SRS also we say ethical requirements, no? If you don't follow, guilty as per PE. So that's it. For those people who are searching where is the revision video, I have uploaded in my app and it's there in the logic also. Okay. So how's our revision going? Adipara, how's our revision going? All set? Okay. So we will meet in the next revision session also.